to the
Okay.
opposite side.
And did we
But
get their names?
no, you didn't, and you got the idea. They weren't drow. They were like bugbear or something, some goblin kin. You got the sense that they didn't really take their job super seriously,
Right.
and that they didn't really give a shit because this is like where the people go who are slaves or exiled. They're just here to make
Right.
sure that
So can I recant my action real quick? Or is it
Recant.
too late?
I'm gonna say it's too late. You know better. You know me.
Hey, we
Ooh.
just began again.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say you did it. So you walk up to the orc by yourself. A35 kind of stays somewhere in the shadows, but you walk up and you bump in, and you say, "Hey, I'm looking for somewhere to stay." And immediately the guard says, "Stop right there, Dragonborn.
Yeah, what's going on?
We have business with this orc, and you are not to interrupt this. I
Oh,
will
well,
deal with you later."
no, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just asking a simple question to figure out where's the best place to get some ale around here.
Where's
Maybe
your
you should. Maybe you
insignia?
would.
What house claims you?
So
All right.
I'd like to walk up as this is interactions occurring and sort of walk up and as I do I sort of drop a sack of coins. Maybe I don't know. I don't have it separated. Maybe like 10 gold coins on the ground. That seems like a lot. Maybe 2 gold coins on the ground. And walk up to the guard and say, "Listen, I apologize. This is for my friend here. He's very slow. It appears you've dropped some gold during your the collision. I want to make sure that you get that before we go out our way. I would hate for anybody to lose anything that was theirs." And sort
So
of
give me a persuasion check with advantage since you gave him the gold.
okay. So let me pull up my damn persuasion.
Give it to
Use it
me.
with
Give it to me.
advantage. That's a good thing we got advantage, boys.
It's a good thing we have advantage. Sheesh.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Oh.
not.
These dice suck.
He leans down and picks up the 2 gold pieces, and he pockets them, and he looks at you two. I think another 10 gold, and I'd be willing to keep my mouth shut.
What makes you think I have all this kind of gold hanging on? I just want some ale. How about I buy you a couple of drinks?
Put a muzzle on your slave before he gets himself in trouble.
Absolutely. Yeah, he'll be punished thoroughly when we return to our quarters. I can guarantee you that.
You hand him the 10 gold.
Yes, I guess.
Mark 12 gold off of your list, and he takes a little bag of your gold. You know, another dragonborn passed through here a few days ago, actually, I believe. He was older and in chains, a dangerous brute.
And
He
that
was with
definitely
another.
piques my interest.
And
He was
I
with
so
Go ahead. I was
No,
gonna
finish.
finish. He was with another drow, House Fagan Tablor, I believe. Ugly thing. Anyway, stay out of my way. And he goes back to his business with the orc.
Oh, okay.
He just goes to talk. So you can do whatever you want, but he
I was gonna
turns his head
say,
away from you.
like that's good information. As mouthy as these and clumsy as these dragonborn are, they do have strong backs. I'd like to procure another slave for my house as possible. Do you have any information on which way they went?
For the right price, I probably could.
Friend, you seem to be emptying my pockets quite rapidly. What would you say about a trade for equipment instead? Let's see what I have in my inventory. I've got to remember.
Can I say when he asked that question? Wait? Am I there? Like, are we like
No,
with him now?
you weren't really over here. If you want to be near him, I guess you can be. I think you were a little bit away. So yeah,
Yes.
do you want to be near this conversation?
Yeah, and I think whenever I'm kind of like listening in, I want to cast detect thoughts while he's asking him these questions.
What? Okay, crazy.
You want to do what?
Cast detect thoughts. Detect
Brain
thoughts.
shit.
Okay, so he has to roll a wisdom.
DC 15.
DC 15. Okay.
Can I actually do something along with that? He's with another person, right?
He is with another person.
Okay, while I cast that, can I use sorcery points to also cast it on the other guy at the same time? To hear what he's thinking?
Yep, you can.
Okay.
I already rolled for the first one, so I'm gonna give you that, and then I'll roll another one. Okay, so as you're making so while this interaction is happening, Alato, and you're trying to figure out what to give him, whether it's gold or an item for this information, you hear Alato behind or Giblin behind you begin to cast a spell, and the first one scrunches up his eyes and shakes his head and looks right at you, Giblin, and you don't
What?
get anything from him.
Okay.
He rolled a 23,
Oh
but the
my
second one
god.
rolled an 8. So tell me exactly what happens when you cast Detect Thoughts.
You initially learn the service thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind in that moment. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. So, like, I
Oh,
could just
okay,
share the service
so did
thoughts.
you want to probe deep into both of them? Because I think it sounds like the initial
I
probe
think they
doesn't.
would know, so I can't do that because I'm pretty sure I would aggro him. So I'm
Can you
just.
send that to game log really quick? Because
I
I think
think I did.
you can. Oh, it must not have come through.
Okay,
Yeah, it
There we
didn't
go.
come through.
sorry.
Yeah, it sounds like you didn't need to roll at all for that, and he could have just gotten the surface level
Right.
thoughts.
So here's what I'll tell you. You get surface level thoughts on both of them, and they don't notice you've cast a spell on them unless you probe deeper,
Mm-hmm.
because that's how the question works.
Yes, yes. Okay,
The
sorry.
spell works. So
Little bit.
you get the initial thoughts of both of these. One is just kind of disgust for being in this area and having to be stationed here. Two, you pick up Dragonborn, and you pick up the name. Let me make sure I have this correct before I tell you guys this. You pick up the name Eastmere and Duthcloim, and you recognize those as districts. That's probably in your mind. That's probably he was about to answer Alato's question once he gave him the gold.
Eastmere and what?
Eastmere and Duthcloim. I'll type it in the chat. Those are the districts that he saw the Dragonborn heading with his Drow master.
And those are house names you said?
Those are district names.
District names.
Yeah, Eastmere is
Oh,
actually on the
there,
map.
east on the map. Okay.
Yeah, and I can
I see
actually
it.
reveal now that you know Duthcloim district.
Oh, Eastmere.
Ooh.
I wasn't even close to spelling that.
But that's kind of what you gather from both of them. Also, you're nearby, and one of them sees you and thinks slave? Question mark. And that's
Me?
about it. No, the goblin.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do a little history check and see if I know anything about like the actual symbols for these different families. If A305 and being in the Underdark has had any interaction with them.
Sure, yeah. Go ahead and roll a history check.
10?
10. So 10 for House Fane Tablor. All you really know, because that's the only name of a house you've heard so far.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize the name as one of the ruling houses in the city, but other than that, there's not a lot of information.
Do I know what their symbol looks like?
With the 10, no, but it
No.
wouldn't be too hard to figure out once you go deeper in and find agents of these people.
What symbol are... What house are the guards in front of us, and what symbol do they wear?
So they are wearing. Let me make sure I have this correct too. There's a lot of different houses and things that they could wear. Um, I don't know actually exactly what that symbol
Or
would be.
with a 10, does A305 think that I could just create a house and a symbol that would pass? Or I wouldn't know.
So these two folks are wearing what looks to be a necklace of a spider that's upside down, with two swords on the back of the abdomen etched into the spider, like crossing, like two scimitars. So it's a
Okay.
spider that's kind of like coming down off like a web almost off the necklace, and then on its abdomen, its back abdomen is two cross scimitars.
So, question. In those thoughts, would I, when he asked the question about what house, could I know what house? Would that be something that would come to mind, or no? Like a house in general?
So I'll answer this question, and then we're gonna get
Okay.
back to what Alada was doing. So Your question was what exactly? What house does he belong to?
Well, like when I'm asking like when I'm doing when he's asking us what house we're a part of, does he think about a specific house or anything like that?
He thinks you hear the name Bregan Daerth mentioned in his brain whenever you talk about like houses and allegiances.
Mhm.
And I'll type that in the chat as well. These are kind of hard to spell.
And he's in his mind, he's thinking that name out of disgust, or
Well, you wouldn't really know, but
I mean, not me, but so,
Giblin,
Mhm.
sorry, Giblin.
he asked the question, "What house do you belong to?" And immediately that name pops up into his. It's kind of like if you were to ask, who's your mom, and you think of your mom's name.
Does
Got
a
it.
symbol
So,
come to mind
But
in
I'm
his
your
head or no?
daddy.
for you, no.
Okay.
But the symbol that they're wearing on their neck is what you do see.
Okay.
Alato, do you decide to give them any gold or any items?
No, I would say on second thought, one slave's just as good as the next. I'll just procure one from the auction, but I appreciate your help today, sir.
Right. Yes. Well, leave us to our business. There'll be no trouble here, and enjoy your stay at Mensum Baronzon, he says, and looks at you
And
disgustedly and turns away.
a DM question.
Sure.
Intimidation is more of a scare tactic, or is it kind of
Yeah.
say, hey, kind of wave my hand. This isn't the orc you're looking for.
Intimidation, that would be persuasion, you're probably thinking. Intimidation is like, I'm going to beat you up or cut your throat if you don't do what I want.
Okay. Does anybody have
Um,
a high persuasion? Because I'm trying to, whisper into the team. I feel like this orc could be of use to us.
Got a +3.
I whisper to him like, "What do you want me to do?" I have a +7.
Yeah. I just want you to persuade the guards that, maybe there's either an altercation or something to focus their minds and attention on something else besides this orc.
I say, "There's shit. There's shit goblins running. Go find them."
I mean,
Boy, that was
I could use prestidigitation to make a noise somewhere to distract them, but that would give us maybe 5-10 seconds worth of something.
okay, what do you
Yeah.
do while he's yelling this?
Do that, Alato, because I have a athletics of +8, and I'll grab the orc and just like sprint to a hiding place somewhere to hide. And
That's
then
a
by the time they turn around, we're gone.
bad idea.
While I'm
You don't
yelling
think so?
that,
Yeah,
I do want to cast
they will.
prestidigitation and make a shit smell, kind of like waft towards them.
Well, you make this smell and it blends in with all the other shit smells that are already in the streets.
Okay.
These
So-
are called the stench streets for a reason.
Okay.
Are there any like light sources or candles or anything that might like? Because I'm thinking about using a shower of sparks to sort of draw everyone's attention.
Yeah, there's like little lanterns kind of hung everywhere that kind of give off this like deep purple light. So nearby on just a wall, you see kind of a floating purple lantern that is just kind of swinging there.
Are they all made from fire?
They're all kind of made. Think of them like as old timey street lanterns that are kind of encaged in like a metal and glass, and then inside, instead of it being like the gasoline or carotene,
Is it a
it's like this
flame?
purple. Like it's kind of like this purple flame. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm gonna use the Malturgy
Dramaturgy.
and use fire play. Are
Kiki.
they all within 30 feet,
Well,
or any of
was
them within
Alato
30?
gonna? Alato was asking me that question,
It's
so I
fine.
want to. If he
Oh,
has
I'm
something he
sorry.
wants to
Yeah,
try and do,
No,
I'm
no,
my
that's
happy
bad.
to.
fine.
Yeah.
Run with it. It's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, Corn.
And then I will use the fire play to cause the flames to just like turn really, really bright and big,
Okay. So as you do this
and turn green.
and turn green, all of a sudden this green color emanates from the wall nearby, and this light grows and grows, and you see the guards like cover their eyes and close their eyes as this light begins to burn, and everybody in the slave market also is like, "Oh, stop it! That bloody light!" And the guards look around and look at the light, and they go, "What in the hell's?" And they begin to walk over towards towards that lantern and away from the orcs. Out of my way! As they walk around you. And so for a moment, they're distracted as they're going to investigate this light. What do you do?
Oh, Dad, you
There's your-
wanted to.
I mean, yeah, there's your opening.
There's your opportunity.
He's muted for some reason.
Dad, no.
No, I muted because the dogs were barking. Sorry.
I'm sorry
So
about
I
your
want to
feet.
go up to the orc and just kind of say, hey, where's a place we can, talk,
Um,
and just, to get away from these guards without being noticed per se.
I mean, you can. There's a pub down nearby. You can meet me at the Glimmer's Edge. I'll be there if you want to talk, but not here.
Yeah. Meet there in 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you should go. You should get away from here. These guards are gonna come
Yeah.
back, and they got
So I
those
tell,
giant lizards.
my group, let's go ahead and disperse and then meet back up at that pub.
Okay, you guys kind of pull away from this area, leaving away the from the orc and the giant lizards there as the guards are investigating this green light. How long does thaumaturgy last, Corwin?
1 minute.
1 minute. So for a whole minute, they kind of stand there looking around, trying to see what caused this. One of them takes the lantern off of the hook and like opens it up and sees the green flame and closes it and puts it back up. And after a minute, it kind of goes back to purple. Magic. And they walk back to the orc and they begin talking to him again. But eventually, that conversation does end, and they begin to walk away.
Okay.
On their lizards as they begin to patrol the rest of the streets, and they eventually leave out of sight, and them and their lizard mounts disappear as you guys are now still in this kind of district center by the slave hub and everything. What do you want to do?
So we cautiously make our way to that pub because, again, I want to talk to the orc because I feel now we have his attention and maybe he can give us some insight on what's going on.
Okay.
And
so
maybe
you guys
have
just begin
seen
making your way through the
seen
district
the
to try to find this
Dragonborn.
pub?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and Tordor, give me an investigation check with disadvantage because you have never been here and do not know this place very well, and the people here are not very friendly. See if you can
Of course,
find.
because I have a 0 on disadvantage. Although that's not bad.
Yeah.
200 Ronkin, not great, not terrible. If anyone's seen, what's that show called on HBO? Chernobyl. So you begin to make your way blindly through the district, kind of poking in and out of alleys off the main thoroughfare, trying to find what looks like a pub. You see a lot of really impoverished people hiding in little hovels, makeshift lean-tos, and you peek open a curtain and you see two goblins just going at it, and then you close it and you say, sorry, and continue making your way through the streets. Eventually, you do come across a wider alley, and as you begin walking through, two drow step out from behind a building, and one looks at you and says, yeah, this is our alley, buddy. You're gonna have to pay a toll if you want to proceed through here. To the likes of, 200 gold per person? I think that's pretty fair. Cough it up, numbnuts.
Yeah,
Are we
and
all with him?
I'm doing an intimidation.
Okay. What are you doing to intimidate them?
I'm going to tell him, you, in my,
Yep, that
That's
sounds about right.
That sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Your mom.
With an 8, you begin to stutter to try and say something. Yeah, you rolled your intimidation, buddy. It's in the chat.
son of a bitch, I didn't even know I freaking rolled it.
Am
You
I there
anyway.
with him?
You
Are
are,
we-
but here's what happens.
Yeah.
As he's talking to them, he begins to stutter over his words, and they go, "What? 200 gold per person, or you deal with our friend."
Who's this? Who's I ask? Who's your friend? And I make like I move my head like with vigor, like who's your friend?
And he goes, and behind him, you feel the floor actually like rumbles a bit as you hear these giant footfalls come, and behind him steps this giant 10-foot creature. Its face looks like it maybe once was a drow, but it has a wicked snout and sharp teeth and red eyes and a white mane that goes behind its back. And 4 arms, 2 main arms and 2 smaller arms stick out of its side of its body, and its
Uh,
muscles are ripped. And it's
A305 is gonna use the Maulergy again and Tremors, and say out loud, "You don't want to fight us, bud." And I'm gonna roll Persuasion with advantage.
I feel
roll an intimidation check.
like, yeah.
Um,
Well, I'm trying to persuade them into not wanting to fight me.
yeah, that's an intimidation check.
Fuck.
If
how
his
you're
doesn't
trying to
work, I want to try something immediately after.
Would the thermology give me, with Tremors making the ground underneath them shake a little, would that give me an advantage here?
I would say no,
Ow.
because they are already having their own Beastie Boy that is making the ground shake, and so they're not really inclined to be scared of
Okay,
you.
that doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
So the ground rumbles and shakes as you say this, and they look sideways at you and at each other. Um, listen, we can knock it down to 150 gold per person, I guess.
And as soon as he says that, I want to cast Vortex Warps on the big fucker.
Okay, Vortex Warp, where is he going?
I could do it up to 120 feet because I'm doing casting at a 3rd level. So I kind of want to see as far as point as I can. What do I see behind me? Because I know we're kind of like in the alley, but I can see pretty far behind me. I would assume.
I mean, yes, you're pretty small though, so you're in an alley, so there's not a lot to the side of you, but behind you is just again that kind of main street,
Mhm.
and then kind
Nope.
of a wall of hovels, and you can't really see much past that as you just kind of see a T intersection about 40 feet away.
I guess what farthest point? Well, how far would you say that is?
Probably 40 feet away. Gee, what's the matter?
Okay, I would say I'm gonna do it 120 feet. I'm gonna look up at that sky as far as I can, 120 feet into the sky and away from us.
Okay. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and have everybody roll initiative. And I will allow your spell to trigger. But
I was trying to like intimidate, so if I was, you
teleported him up in the middle of the air. I feel like that's gonna
Well,
cause
Yeah, as
some
soon
sort
as
of reaction.
as
Is
soon
it-
as
does
you
it have to
cast
roll?
something like that, I was like, yeah, we're fighting.
so that's the spell, by the way. If you need to a refresher, kind of what it does. I rolled good. Thank you, Jesus. I was trying to intimidate him. I thought I was trying to get the big guy out of the way and then be
Yeah,
like, "Bitch,
I know what you were
what's
going
up?"
for.
As soon as you cast that, it was over. We were fighting.
He said, "No pickles."
And then, Corwin, if you want to get some music or something going.
There we go.
All right,
That's good.
so what does happen is as you cast Vortex Warp. Oh, he has to make a save.
Yeah, that's why I linked it.
Oh, okay. So this is what you see in front of you, though. I kind of stationed you guys the way I felt like you were kind of organized, with a lotto in the back. Can you guys see the combat map now?
Oh my god, that thing's
Yep.
actually really fucking huge. What the fuck?
I'm telling you, this guy's a monster. He has to
Oh
make a save,
wow,
though.
Reed.
Let me open it up. Constitution. He has a +10. Wow, he rolled a 2 for a 12 total. So you are able to teleport him pretty much the entire distance up, and he goes that you can see. It says 90 feet. Am I wrong?
No, I cast it at 3rd level, so 120.
Okay. So every 10 feet is a d6 damage. So that's 12 d6 damage, I think, right? Does that
Yes.
sound right?
Plus 10 to his con save.
And he got a 2.
Jesus Christ.
But I kind of want to do it like he said. You don't want this, and I snap my fingers, and that's kind of.
Okay. And they watch. This is what happens. You hear a, whoop, and this like bluish red smoke or green smoke, um, where this creature used to be. The creature disappears, and then you hear a as he lands exactly where he was, just 120 feet higher. And in the concrete, this billow of smoke and dust fly everywhere as these two drow are flung 15 to 10 feet ahead of them as they fall prone now. And this creature takes, it'll be 12d6 because it's a d6 for every 10 feet. Did I do that right?
Yes.
Okay. 43 points of bludgeoning damage. Let me see if he is resistant to any of that. No, he's not. So he will take all that damage as you see him fall prone on the ground and as he begins to turn over and get up. But at the moment, all three of them are prone, and we are at the top of initiative. Can we get some combat music, Corwin? Oh wait, you do have it. I'm just not listening to
Yeah.
it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to start the fight again, like always. But fuck.
But can I speak out of initiative order?
Sure.
I'm gonna tell them one more time. We don't have to do this. We can all walk away now.
Okay. So top of the initiative order is this first warrior,
That didn't
the
work.
the one prone on the left. Well, he stands up with 15 feet of his movement, looks at his buddy and looks at you, and spends the rest of his movement 5, 10, 15, and he's going to dash in 5, 10, and he's going to disappear behind this building, and you lose sight of him as he. Let me move this out of my way. As he is going around the building to hide away from you. Next up is this big boy, and then Giblin, you're up. This creature spends half of its movement getting up and growls, and you hear him roar in his throat as he spends the rest of his movement 5, 10, 15, 20, as he kicks the other drow out of the way and over here, taking some damage from that kick just by being away next to him. He's going to take some of that damage. And he looks at you, Giblin, and he's going to use his. He grabs one of the stones from behind him that he broke apart and just rails it right at you and throws a giant brick directly at you. Does a 15 hit, Giblin?
No, I'm at 18.
No. So you dodge out of the way as the giant brick goes tumbling behind you and hits the house next to you, and you hear a ah! And that is his turn. Giblin, you're up.
What a weakling. I'm just kidding. Okay, so fireball. Yes, fireball.
What?
What?
So you should be
Fireball!
able to open cast on VTT. That's a 20-foot sphere. Here we go. Yeah. So where do you want to cast it? Here's the sphere.
Directly at, like, yeah, pretty much as long as I'm not in the fucking range of it.
I'll move it right there so you're not directly in.
And I'm whispering, oh, hopefully nobody notices.
So as you cast this giant fireball, this inferno spreads out from the epicenter of the spell, and the houses next to it begin to catch fire as it blasts and explodes on the chest of this creature, which he has to succeed on a saving throw now, right? It is a
Yeah.
Dex 15, which I will roll. He has not a very good Dex. He actually has a +0.
You all heard it.
He rolled a
Nope.
7. He failed. And I need to get this guy's save. Dex is a +7, so that's pretty good. Okay, so the drow succeeds, so he takes half.
Jesus
So that's 20.
Christ.
So go ahead and roll your damage.
I say as I roll this, 0 gold sounds about good right now, doesn't it? Yeah, fuck.
This is really cool. I can just apply the damage to them with it one click. It's so much easier.
Wow, that's
Very
dope.
nice. As he begins to scream, ah, sorry, I'm sorry. And that's your action. What else would you like to do as this inferno finally dissipates as this magical fire?
I know we've talked about this before, but my bonus action, I don't know if that would. Hold up, I can't cast 2 spells, right?
You can
Only-
cast a spell as long as it's a cantrip bonus action.
Okay. I forgot what we said about my mage hand. Whether I can't push a big guy, right? Or how does that
No,
work?
it has a limit. It has like a 5-pound limit or something like that.
Well, what about the upgraded one that I have? Because I have a. Fuck, what is it? I'm trying to find it. I'm sorry. Telekinetic shove. How does that work
Oh,
again? Can you,
telekinetic
can you
shove. Yeah,
remind me?
that's
I
different.
sent it to you.
Yeah, that'll work with anything. It just is gonna have to succeed on the strength saving throw.
Okay, so my
So
bonus.
which one are you trying to shove?
I'm trying to shove the big guy onto the little one.
Okay. Okay, so go ahead, and I need to do it. It's 8 plus your charisma
My charisma is
plus your proficiency, which is your proficiency is 3, so that's 11 plus what's your charisma?
charisma is shit plus 4.
Okay, so 15. Wow, it rolled a 13. I rolled a 5.
Getting
plus
fucking
8.
Wow.
lucky, bro.
And so does it go prone?
It doesn't. I sent it, so I don't know. You guess you
Oh, okay,
decide that.
No, it just moves 5 feet.
Yeah.
So it does say 5 feet away or closer to you.
Oh,
I will
okay.
allow you to be able to move it left or right too. I think that's
Okay.
kind of fair.
Appreciate it.
So you move it 5 feet over to the right, and you hear "Ah!" as it steps on this unwitting drow, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll some damage for him. I think 4d6 crushing damage is accurate. Jesus Christ!
Oh my god, that's the only time you roll good.
I
As his
rolled
guts
19 damage.
go through one tail and a head rolls
Yeah.
another way.
So
and-
he's still alive, but you see him pinned underneath the foot of this giant creature. As you still have your movement, otherwise it's Alato's turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move behind behind 8305 and be like,
Okay.
it was him.
All right, Alato, what do you do? And you see this whole scene play out in front of you.
Shake my head. I guess I cast Toll the Dead on the big guy.
Okay.
Obviously he's taking damage, right? So it's 2d12. It's a Wisdom 16. Oh
DC
well,
16.
shit. I didn't. Don't. Those are 8s. That's not right. It needs to be 2d12s.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and reroll the damage. He got a 16 on his save.
So he saved, which means,
Yep. So,
I guess it just doesn't hit then. So it doesn't
oh,
matter.
it doesn't do anything? Oh, that's...
It's the Wisdom save is 16.
Oh, okay, so no damage. So you hear this bell go off, and the creature shakes its head, but doesn't seem like it takes any damage. It's not an area of effect, right? It's an individual.
Yeah, it's individual.
Okay, so that's your action, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
All right, you want to move or do anything else with the bonus?
Nope.
All right. Next up is this drow warrior that is currently pinned underneath the creature. It's going to use its action to try to successfully get out from underneath this creature and roll a strength check against that. Let's see if it can do it.
I downright fucked him up.
Okay, he
For
rolled.
real.
He rolled pretty good. He rolled an 18, so he's able to push out from underneath the foot of this creature and move. He's gonna, I guess, move behind this creature now. So he has, yeah, right there. So now he is out from underneath this creature, and he's going to stand up and move and make No, he doesn't have an attack. That was his action. Does he have a bonus action he can do? Nope, that is pretty much it. But he looks at you guys and turns, and he's going to begin to run, but he can't do anything more on his turn. As Tordor, it is your turn. You see this giant monster creature smiling at you with blood on its foot and a scorched body, and its white hair has been a little bit scorched. What are you doing?
I'm gonna cast a command spell
Okay,
to grovel.
at the big creature.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and send it to the game log so I can see the DC save and what he has to roll, if it's wisdom or whatever.
Wisdom 13.
Wisdom 13. Okay. This guy actually has a pretty good wisdom. But he's rolling like shit and rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
Do you guys see my rolls?
Yes. Are we
Yeah.
not supposed to?
Okay. No, I mean,
Oh.
I think there's an option to hide them, but I don't really typically need that to happen. So he is on his turn going to grovel. Is that what that means? At the beginning of its turn, it will
Yes.
fall prone and end its turn. Man, that sucks.
That's pretty
Okay,
good.
so you see his eyes kind of roll back into his head and turn white for a brief moment, and then they turn back red, and he shakes his head and looks a little dazed as you cast this command successfully. You have a bonus action if you want and a movement.
So bonus action.
This guy hasn't hit you guys yet. You're lucky.
Lucky or smart?
Nope, not the other one.
Yeah.
I like how you thought Vortex Warp was a non-combat spell.
Come on!
Yeah.
I was trying to intimidate.
Okay. Yep,
So I want to
hear
do
you.
my secondary attack with my. I light my flame tongue longsword, and then I rush up and try and
Well, hold on.
just.
Your action was spent using your spell, so you can only
Okay.
attack twice if you use the action to take the attack action.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
So
And
let's
wait,
do.
What are you looking at that's saying you can attack again? I guess is that what I should ask?
Well, I just saw my shield as a melee weapon, but it's not. So
You can use action surge to get another action on your turn if you want to do that for this particular turn, and then do something.
yeah, let me do a bonus action. Is that what you're saying?
No, you have a feature for your fighter. It's called Action Surge, and once per short rest, you can basically use Action Surge, and you get another action on that turn.
Yep. I want to do that.
Okay, so go ahead and mark it off, and then what action are you going to take?
Again, my light my flame sword. I want to run and jump and attack them.
Okay, so bonus action, you ignite your sword, and then you go ahead and make the attack. It's just a normal attack.
As he does it, I'm like, no, please don't take the hits for us, Tordor.
Jesus. I must
as
have
you
ran and
run
dropped
up-
my sword.
As you run up and go to attack him, you pull your sword up and swing down, and he uses one of his small hands to just whack your sword away, dealing no damage to him whatsoever. And he stares down at you, and as it is now A305's turn, as you are. in
Wait,
the
I don't
middle
get
of-
a.
I
So that ends my bonus action.
Your bonus action was to ignite your sword, and then your extra
Okay.
action was your attack, which you missed. You still have some
Okay.
movement, but he would get an attack of opportunity on you at this point.
I love the
Can-
fact that he's prone but still looked down on Tordor. That's
So I wanna-
fantastic.
He's not prone. He's not prone yet. He will on his turn. He'll go prone.
Oh, okay.
So my reaction. Can I do a reaction? I guess I can't.
That's a trigger. So like if somebody leaves your melee on their turn, your reaction would be to attack them.
Okay.
Your reaction usually happens outside of your turn. But yeah, go ahead.
Gotcha.
3-5.
I am. Would this be like a medicine check to look at him and see how much water he would need to be hydrated?
What? You trying to
would that
like
be
make his skin
investigation?
shine?
Like
So-
how much water does he hold? How much water does he need before like it's not good for him?
Okay, so you would have to do a study action for this because, like we talked about in the chat of last week when I sent it, you would need to make a medicine or investigation check, or probably a medicine check to figure out that.
Would
that
it
would
be
an action?
It would be an action.
Yeah.
I really hope my teammates don't do nothing dumb. I look at.
Yeah,
Mr.
no, I'm not going to waste an action to do that.
Mr. Kettle, Mr.
Mr.
Pot.
And then I had a follow-up question. Do we consider him a open container?
No. What the fuck? What are you trying to do?
He's
Just
trying
tell
to
me
suck
what
him
you're trying to
off.
do.
He's trying to suck him off.
Gosh.
I'll use one of my charges for Sacred Flame on him through my mace.
There you go.
Okay. So bonus action, Sacred Flame. Does he have to save? Dex 16. Okay.
Yeah,
I like that new thing. You can roll your damage, but it tells me what I have to succeed on. That's pretty nice. He's low Dex, and he rolled a 15 with a
Damn.
+0, so he takes 8 damage.
And And that counts as
Alright.
my action, so...
I think
hold
if you
on.
used it from your staff or your mace, it does a bonus action.
It's a bonus action? Oh.
Well, what does it say? Because I don't
One
know if we
action.
ever changed it. An action? Okay, yeah, I think I did change it because it's kind of OP. Okay, yeah, go ahead. What? Tortor? Why did Tortor move?
I
Didn't
didn't
he,
move me.
didn't he run up and attack?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
weird. It
I didn't
pulled him
move
back.
myself.
Yeah,
that's
Oh,
weird.
it shows us
Must
he's still there on ours.
yeah.
I just moved him back up. It must have
He's
glitched out on
lying.
And I
his end.
can do a bonus action for spirit weapon. I cast it right next to him.
Okay. Let me go ahead and pull up a token for that.
10 doesn't hit, does it?
10 definitely does not hit. I'm just gonna go ahead and add this as your token. Is this where you want it?
Yep.
Okay. Well, actually, you know, I'll give you an S for spiritual weapon. That makes more sense.
So I was gonna ask you if I could use destroy water and dehydrate him.
Oh no, I don't think that would work.
Yeah, I didn't think it would, but
So you take your spiritual weapon and it actually does hit him, but it bounces off of his skin and does no damage to him as he just kind of sneers over at it and still stares down at Tordor right next to him. As
can
Go ahead.
can I move up 15 feet also? Just give
Yeah.
my friends a little buffer.
Yep, absolutely. So top of the round now is going to be that warrior that fled, and he's gone and disappeared, and I'm going to take him off the tracker because he is using dash to flee 60 feet every turn. On this turn, the creature in front of you drops prone as it sneers at you, and then all of a sudden, as it goes to attack you, Tordor, and instead just drops on his knees and then on his chest and stays there, and is now prone in front of you, and it ends its turn. And Giblin, you're up. This creature's now prone.
It's my turn.
Uh-huh. And then
I
Alado.
say,
I say.
I said it's kind of warm here. Let's make it colder. And I cast Hold Person on both those fuckers to freeze them.
You cast Hold Person on them?
Yeah, at a higher level, third
Okay.
level. So I'm gonna cast it on both of them.
Okay, go ahead and send that to me so I can see the DC, or tell me the DC. What
Wisdom
I'm supposed
saving
to
throw
roll.
of 15.
Wisdom. Okay, so this is for the big creature. God,
Nice.
dang.
With a +7.
Also, since he's prone, does that like do anything for like disadvantage or anything?
It
Or-
doesn't stack, but I will tell you what it does here in a second. I'm gonna cast this other guy's wisdom throw. Wisdom.
Damn it.
So now he is paralyzed, which means, oh my gosh, he's incapacitated. His speed is 0. He fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls have advantage, which they already did because they were prone, but all attack rolls now had advantage. Any attack that hits it is critical. And he's incapacitated, which means can't take any actions, can't speak, and yeah, wow, holy shit. I accidentally closed the map. So for all intents and purposes, yeah, he is paralyzed, and any attack that hits, or any attack has advantage, and if it hits, it's a critical, which we know what
Yeah.
that does.
So can I
Holy
say to them, guys, kill the fucking drow first. This guy's good. He's Gucci now.
Alright, do you want to move, or is that your turn?
Bonus action. I want to shove him on top of him again,
Okay.
or try to.
Oh, he automatically fails those rolls, right?
Probably.
I think so.
Dex roll, then yeah.
Yeah, can you send it to the game log again? It
Yeah,
disappeared
you're
for me.
fine. You're fine. Just fucking do that. Send the game log.
Strength and dex. No, not telekinetic. I'm sorry. The
What?
incapacitated, the held.
Oh,
Or
the
whole
whole
person.
person. Sorry.
Oh wait, hold person might not work on this creature. Go ahead and send it to me again.
It's not a humanoid, is it?
No.
Well, isn't it?
Is it?
He looks pretty humanoid.
Yeah.
Unless he don't look like
I
that.
don't care either.
He's technically a giant.
Okay, that's fine. If it doesn't
A
work.
giant humanoid.
Yeah, so his specific creature type is not humanoid, it's giant. Like the drow is humanoid, but this thing is a giant technically. So unfortunately, it would not work. You would need Hold Monster, which is a higher level spell.
Okay, so then I just telekinetic shove onto that
Okay,
fucking
gotcha.
cuck.
So that spell fails, and you telekinetic shove. So it's gonna roll another strength saving throw, right?
It is.
Oh, it's against your 14, so it's supposed to be strength.
S-
Is it strength?
What the fuck?
so, sorry to interrupt, guys. It says, I'm looking here at the D&D 5e stuff. It says a creature, a humanoid is a creature with a bipedal human-like form, typically possessing 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head, along with intelligence, language, and culture.
Yeah, but if I look at creature types, D&D 5e, there's like undead, aberration, giant, humanoid, ooze, and so a giant is classified differently than a
So
humanoid.
is it?
Yeah, it's technically a different creature type, which is why you would need Hold Monster. A giant is a large humanoid, but that's why in this instance, Hold Monster is a higher level spell that you would need to make it work on this creature.
Okay.
So it failed, so it gets pushed back. And what did I say last time? Was it 4d6 that I
Yeah.
rolled on that guy? Jeez.
Jesus, softly low.
So he
So,
steps on him again, and the
Well-
drow is now prone underneath the foot of this giant creature.
and don't the spiritual weapon and Tordor get attacks of opportunity because they left?
I think you get it when it willingly leaves its space, not when it unwillingly leaves. That is a good question, though. I will Google that because I think it's usually it has to be if you get unwillingly moved, then no. But if he had the creature move as a command, then yes. Let
My
me double
command
check.
is come.
Yeah, you do not provoke an opportunity attack when something else moves you without using your movement action or reaction.
Gotcha.
So that unfortunately would not. However, Giblin, that is basically your whole turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Alato, you're up next. As this creature is prone and pushed on top of this drow.
I throw a thumbs up to Alato. Ha!
So both of those creatures are essentially prone.
Ha ha!
I guess I'll do Toll the Dead again.
Okay. Oh,
That's
Was
a
it
wisdom
wisdom?
saving throw. Yeah.
okay, he has pretty good wisdom. Yeah, it's gonna succeed with the 26.
Cool. That's
God
my turn.
damn.
All right. This drow elite warrior is gonna try again to push himself out of here.
He's been rolling good though. Fuck.
He has been, but he hasn't been rolling well for the things that matter.
Yeah.
So he does succeed again to get out. So he goes out from underneath this creature, stands up and moves back here 5, 10, 15.
He's prone, so right?
And
Oh, yeah, okay.
he is no longer prone.
Okay.
What is he going to do? What's he got going on here?
If he's prone, wouldn't he have rolled? Was he prone? Because
He was, but he used his action to push out from underneath and then used half his movement to stand up. So he had 15 feet of movement.
what does
left.
prone do? Like the detriments for it?
Any melee attacks have advantage, and you have to use half your movement to stand up. So this is actually as far as he can go. This is all he can do because he had to use his action to get out from underneath that guy.
Okay.
And that's Tordor. Your turn.
So my turn.
Yep.
Okay,
So, this
so
creature's
I'm going
prone in front of
to.
you. So let me ask: do you have your shield out, or are you using double-handed on your sword?
Well, being that I pulled my sword out to try and attack, I'm just gonna assume and be honest, I don't have my shield out.
Yeah, go ahead and unequip your shield really quick so that your AC goes down to 19.
Okay.
We got to be conscious of that because that changes things. But yeah, so your sword is lit up. You have your bonus action, your action. How would you like to handle your action?
Give me a second.
And then A305, you are next, sir.
Yeah.
All right. So we don't know how much more damage it's going to take for this giant to die, right?
Correct. You're not
Okay.
quite sure. You will know when he gets bloodied, though, when he gets below half health, which has not happened yet.
That's wild. He fell from the fucking sky.
And got hit with a fireball.
Fireball!
All right, so I'm going to use my Thunderous Smite.
Okay. So bonus action Thunderous Smite. It's on your sword now, so you're double handing it, and then go ahead. Are you gonna go with your attack action?
With my sword.
Yep. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll with advantage. Give you up one.
And I'm just rolling the sword, correct?
Just
Would
a
it be
sword.
advantage or super advantage?
It would just be regular advantage because he's prone.
Okay.
Super advantage. What's super advantage?
I'd say I was like, I've never heard of super
Never
advantage.
heard of that. 26 definitely hits. So go ahead and roll your sword damage plus your fire damage plus your wrathful smite or whatever damage you did for your spell.
All right. So let me figure this out. So this is my sword and fire. And you said, and my.
So that was your fire. So your sword needs to be your D10 plus 5. So click the D10 plus
Oh.
5.
My bad.
It's okay.
Jesus.
Okay. So and then go to your spells and you did Thunderous Smite, right?
Yeah.
And then click the 2d6 there. And then because you're a paladin, you can also do a Divine Smite if you go to your features and traits.
Yep.
In fact, it actually might be. It's at the very bottom of your actions as well. So do you want to do a Divine Smite?
Yep.
Okay, click your 2d8 and the Divine Smite and hit that. It will do all the damage on this
So-
guy.
So Divine Smite. So trying to find it where I just
Yeah,
click on
so
Divine Smite.
click your actions tab and scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll see Divine Smite, and then like a 2d8 or 2d6 box that you can click. Whatever the damage is.
Yeah. So 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than.
Yeah, so this is going to take a
Or-
spell slot away from you. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and mark off. Once you click 2d8, so I can roll and take the damage, and then mark off 2 spells because you used your Thunderous Smite and then your Divine Smite.
Okay. And then also set on Divine Smite. 2d8 plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first. So I don't know where I'm at on that spell level.
You only used a level 1 spell, so you didn't do any extra damage.
Okay.
So mark out 2
I
spell
don't need,
slots.
I don't get to roll another 1d8 for my spell level 1.
No, because unless you used a level 2 spell slot to do that.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
You don't have any level 2 spell slots. Okay, so that's your action and basically everything you can do. This creature is now bloodied, and it's taken more than half its full HP and damage. It is below half HP. A305, you are up. As you see Porter run up and just, as he slashes this creature, the flame explodes in this divine radiant energy and like too many explosions within this sword slash as he deals a heck ton of damage to this creature that's still prone. You're up.
I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon next to it. I'm gonna use that to slash real quick.
With advantage.
21.
Okay, go and roll damage.
6. And then I will go ahead and also cast Spiritual Guardian on myself. I don't know why it rolled that damage, but I was gonna run up to him anyways.
Okay, so it has to make a wisdom.
So
Wow.
Does that take half or none?
Let me open it. Spell number.
So while he's doing that, Reed, on my
I take
Thunderous
half.
Smite, it said it's audible within 300 feet. So wouldn't the guy that's running away be affected by that as well?
He would just hear it.
Oh, okay.
It's just the noise carries a really far distance, which you are making a lot of noise here in this alleyway.
And it
Okay.
also pushes him 10 feet away, and he's knocked prone.
Oh, it does push him 10 feet away?
Mm-hmm.
For Thunderous Smite? Oh, wow, okay. Yep, sure does. So another 10 feet gets him on top of that drow. And it kills him. As
What's
you
his
push
last
this
words?
giant creature, which by the way, I'll let you move your other stuff up because you had to be within range to do that. As you push this creature 10 more feet back, you see it splat on top of the drow, and you just see guts on both ends, like a kolache explode from both ends. As this creature.
And the last words you hear him say is, "Son of a."
So now, A305, he took half damage from your spiritual guardians, and you have an aura. What's the aura around you now?
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay. There you go. All right, that's your action. Does your bonus action mean you use spiritual weapon? Is that how that worked?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it is
Or
this
well,
creature's
wouldn't it
turn.
get its own turn? I don't know.
I think in 5e, it's
a
different than
bonus.
Baldur's Gate. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a bonus action.
Okay.
So this
yeah.
creature's finally going to stand up and lose its prone condition, which it had from being pushed back and from the command spell. It's going to stand up and look down at its drow that it just smushed and move 5 feet forward and to the right underneath this thing and 5 more feet, so it's within range of both of you. This is like an overhang underneath this building. And it's going to finally attack both of you. It's going to take its fists and take one. You know what? It's going to take 2 swinging attacks at Tordor. 25. 14. 1 hits and 1 misses. As the first attack comes, you're able to sidestep it, but then the roundhouse comes on the side of you, and it gets you right in the kidney, dealing 24 points of piercing damage, or bludgeoning damage. It says piercing, but it's really his fist.
Wait, I didn't
As
get
he
it.
just scrapes his claws and punches you in the side.
Damn it. Once you roll, I can't do silvery barbs, correct? The damage?
I think so.
You said 24, correct?
24, correct. Go ahead and throw silvery barbs in the chat.
Because I know that's what we decided last time, but I'm kind of rusty. You know, I haven't played him forever.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Thank you. Oh my god. So kind, so kind.
17. Fuck! You get all your health back. As he comes and begins to rake his claws across, he stumbles back just a foot and misses you by inches as you don't get hit with anything.
And then who's next in the rotation?
I want to do a vengeful assault since he attacked me.
Did he? Okay, send that in the game log. Make sure you put your health back up to about all the way, or add 24 health.
I'm gonna give myself advantage, by the way.
I did.
So you didn't actually take any damage, so you can't use vengeful assault this time.
I thought I took 24 points damage.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He used silvery barbs, which caused him to miss you, so you can actually get that healing back.
Oh.
Well, Giblin saved you, basically, is what I'm saying.
Also, I show him move back 5 feet. Is that what happened? Or?
No, that keeps happening. I think it's just glitching out. Thank you.
Well, I think it was Tortor that moved back 5 feet.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why that keeps happening either. Okay, that's not the first time. So let me ask you, A305, does the spiritual guardians trigger on the creature's turn or on your turn? I think it's on this creature. If it begins or ends its turn in the thing, it has to make a saving throw, right?
I sent it to log. You cast this.
When the creature enters the area or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom save. Okay,
Oh,
let me roll
yeah.
wisdom. Fail. Go ahead and roll your full 3d8 damage, please.
And that's radiant damage if it matters.
Man, that's a good roll. Okay, as your radiant guardians begin to tear at the flesh of this creature, tearing its HP down lower and lower, bit by bit. That is the end of its turn. All it had was the multi-attack. That's all it was able to do. Is this a bonus action or an action? These are all actions. Dang it. Okay, that's all right. Giblin, you're up, sir.
How far can I walk? How far? I can't. No, that's way too far. Never mind. I guess I'm just going to fucking guiding bolt his ass.
Okay.
Have it.
And you also you were gonna give advantage to somebody. Who
It was
was
me.
gonna get the advantage? You.
I'm
Okay.
gonna give it
What-
to myself.
I'm gonna give it to myself.
16. Okay.
Let me
Go and
roll.
roll with
Maybe I'll
advantage.
crit.
See if it's a crit.
Ooh.
Oh, it is. Okay. All right. Well, there you go.
Wow.
So go ahead and roll your damage, and I'll go ahead and make sure he gets that plus his the max damage.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Wow.
That's
20
40 damage.
Minus, yeah, 24. Extra health. Jeez Louise, this guy's fucked. As the bolt spears through and pierces him right in the chest and kind of explodes in the middle of his chest as he and claws at the wound, trying to rub it off. And he looks around and is kind of panicking now as froth begins to appear out of its mouth. That's your action.
I just cross my arms and I just chill. No bonus action. My
A
work
lot
here
of
is
this
done.
creature has does guiding bolt do the one that have advantage? The next attack has advantage.
Let me double check. Thank
Pretty
you
sure it
for
does.
reminding me. I'm kind of no flash on hit the target. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So the next attack has
It
advantage
says
on this creature.
Before the end of your your next turn. Gotcha, my bad. So we'll do.
This guy's no longer prone either.
Dang.
Yeah, firebolt, I guess. So we'll
So
do 2d10.
just to get this clear, we're literally fighting them just to get past this fucking alleyway.
Yep.
Yes.
We're not going anywhere now. We alerted the whole city.
Okay, so your firebolt does hit with your advantage, dealing 13 points of damage as he's clawing at his chest. Another firebolt comes and hits him right on the side of the face and scorches the remainder of his hair on the side of his head. And he's That's your action. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
All right, this drow warrior is dead on the pavement, and it skips his turn. And Tordor, you're up. This creature's right in front of you, getting melted by your allies. What would you like to do?
So flame.
Your flame's on. Yep.
I mean,
Oh.
does he's prone to flame? Like if I'd used my breath weapon.
I mean, you don't see that he's taken extra damage from fire, but he does take damage from fire, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do my breath weapon.
Okay. It's a dexterity saving throw, right, that I have to roll?
Yep.
It's a very low dex.
As long as he gets above a 13, I believe.
He's at 11. So you did 13 points of damage?
Mm-hmm.
As you look up at him and spread your fire all across his body. He's getting more and more anxious as he's putting the fires out in his hair and his body. And this guy is near death's door. Is that your action? Do you have a bonus action you can do, sir? Otherwise, it's A305's turn.
How's he not fucking dead? Jesus.
So bonus
Suppose-
action, I wouldn't be able to use my 2-weapon fighting.
No.
Okay.
And 2-weapon fighting happen. Like, let me see what you're looking at because that's something specific.
Because it just says bonus action and combat 2-weapon fighting.
Okay, so yeah, that's everybody has that. If you have 2 weapons that you're wielding, like 2 daggers, and you take the action attack, or you take your action to attack, then you could bonus action attack with your second weapon if you have 2 weapons. That's
Okay.
all it means. So okay, A305, I think you're up then. I don't know how
Okay.
none of you guys
Now
are taking damage.
it did say, if we go back up to when Giblin did his thing, and I guess the next attack was, I didn't do attack with,
No, Alato got to use that.
it just says duration for 1 round. So I didn't know if that was just for the next person or everybody
It was.
in that same round. Okay.
It's guiding bolt is just for the next person.
Okay.
So okay, A305.
Okay.
This guy's about to die, and it's his turn next. So if you miss, someone's getting fucked.
So my spirit weapon's gonna go up and hit him.
Okay, so bonus action that.
7.
As you take what weapon type is your spiritual weapon?
It's a crowbar.
It's a crowbar. Okay, fair enough. As your crowbar reels back and comes down for the hit, how do you want to do this, Corwin?
Yay.
I walk up to the spiritual weapon and grab both arms and both sides of it, so I'm holding it like a spike, and I jam it down its throat, and I crow its chest back towards me and rip up.
Jesus Christ. So, okay. Grabbing onto the spiritual weapon, you jam it into its throat and just pull it down, ripping its chest open. Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. So, as the front part of this creature spills open, revealing its insides as it topples down to the ground, as you have slain this beast finally, and you look around you, the pavement has been completely obliterated where you're standing. There's scorch marks all over the floor, and some of the hovels next to you. Behind you, where through the rock, there's a crushed house and some dead citizens inside where the rock did some collateral damage. And the area is now silent for now, as you've just ended combat. I think this would be a good time to take a quick break.
Can we say on this break, or I mean, like before we go on this break, I want to say that Gibbon runs up to the body and just fucking cannonballs to the guts.
Ew, that's disgusting.
What?
Okay, take about 5 or 10 minutes, and we'll be back here in a little bit, so everyone can go grab some water or drink or go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I'm dying. I killed the shit out of that guy.
That poor man. Sorry, he's not a man. He's a giant. Don't let Reed hear you.
Dude, he'll kick you out of the campaign.
No, kill my character.
That's gonna happen regardless, though. He's been trying to. We got back and look at the thing that we just fought. Like what?
And guys, I actually have, if I remember correctly, if everybody's close to me, we can sneak out and I can hide everybody.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
I mean,
That way, if people start showing up, we can just kind of sneak out and run away. And
Can we really call this a fight? Like no one took damage.
Yeah, right. His big ass monster didn't do a damn thing to us. He sent me a picture of it the other day. He's like, just wait or something. It's like, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he was all hyped to show me his monster that didn't do shit.
Stop! He's gonna kill us now.
Bring it, bitches.
He's gonna kill me first.
Yeah, dude, you came clutch in that fight.
Yeah, okay, so the command fucked him. You made him
Shit, my
grovel,
food.
and he missed his ranged attack, and then your silvery barbs. I'm about to ban that from my campaign. Not really.
No silvery barbs. Oh, I think it's toaster strudel time, guys.
I think this is probably the worst rolls I've ever seen from one of your monsters.
Yeah, you came in clutch that fight. Everybody did good that fight. Good shit. What's up, kitty cat?
For all intents and purposes, Reed, your monster was awesome. Don't fucking put me in a position where I'm gonna die, please.
I guess while we're waiting, do we know what we want to do next? Do we want to search that one dude that got smashed by the monster's foot?
I was grabbing this over.
Search him, get out of dodge. And then maybe even find, like, disguise ourselves.
Yep.
Or what you said, EJ, just wasn't by my computer.
You're good. I just don't want you to kill me. If you're gonna kill anybody, kill Corn, because he's the one talking shit, not me.
I'm not gonna kill you. The monsters, the bad guys are gonna kill you.
He always says that. It's not me. I don't get any enjoyment when we don't when you guys die. I wouldn't create these big giant monsters and these elaborate scenes to kill y'all.
This is just a warm up. This was a
Dude, that was-
random encounter.
That was a big ass monster for a random encounter. What the fuck is this city?
Imagine some random kid just seeing the fucking monster 120 feet in the sky, and then what the fuck?
You did just kill a poor family on accident.
Oh,
Or
no.
the monster did.
And one of their people got away.
I'd be like,
And-
yeah, accident. Wink.
Yes, it's
Well, they
true.
didn't see. Was A305 able to be disguised through all of that with the cloak? Like, not able to see
Yeah,
me
your cloak
well?
is still on. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. Unless something happens, then you're fine. Well, we got about 1 more hour, which is plenty of time for some more shenanigans.
I did 3 hours or 4 hours?
Yeah, no, it'll be 3 hours. I think is kind of what we decided on. 4 hours is kind of pushing it for me mentally. It starts to kind of, get kind of draining. But also 3 hours is enough time where we can actually go through content, and then I can be like, okay, now what are we doing next? Because it gets kind of chaotic, and I don't always have stuff prepared if we're doing stuff I wasn't ready for.
My question is,
Fair.
how is this monster allowed in this fucking alleyway? Or how can the guards haven't fucked him up?
Well, there's not a whole lot of guard presence here in the Brayren. But also, you're gonna say no to that guy?
You just say no. Oh,
You know?
True. Just remember, I'm
Oh,
covering
we
him.
tried.
Guards that didn't want to be there at all.
Yeah, you guys did try. So you guys used a lot of spell slots. Well, at least A305 and a lot of
Not really.
Tordor did. Well, I guess you used one. Tordor
Mhm.
used two, and your action surge. So, which, to be fair, did majority of the damage to this creature.
So I feel like Giblin burned through quite a bit.
Yeah, a couple might have.
Giblin goes balls to the walls in every encounter.
Okay, so are we all back? Ready?
Yeah.
Can I say, as like after I'm done like bathing in the blood, I'm like, can you carry me toward her, please? I'm tired.
Real quick, when are we shutting this down today?
1.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm shooting for 3 hours. So Giblin is sitting there, slathering himself in blood and guts of this creature, and there's this eerie silence as everything is kind of stopped. What are you all doing?
So we want to pillage that dead guy for
Both
sure,
of them.
and both of them.
Okay. So, going through the Drow warrior, you don't find much other than 2 short swords and a hand crossbow with a few crossbow bolts. Otherwise, he doesn't have any in sort of house insignia or any sort of letters on him. Just the weapons on his person. He is wearing studded leather armor.
Would that be beneficial to somebody?
I don't think so. Not me.
Studded leather armor gives you, I think,
But we
like
can sell it.
14 plus dex or something like that. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So I know that the other warrior ran away. So I'm sure he would know who we are if he saw us. I have a disguise kit, but I don't know. Would that be something I can use for myself or for my
Yeah.
teammates? Or
You can use it for yourself, but it would take like an hour of application.
oh shit. Okay. So I guess after we found everything, everybody's huddled next to me. I tell everybody to. And correct me if I'm wrong, Reed. Don't I have like a movement where I can hide everybody as we walk?
Um,
Because I know we did it before somewhere in our previous encounters.
yeah, that would be like, gosh, that may have been another person you had. I'm trying to look.
I think
I
we
don't
did that in
s-
that very first campaign we did.
Yeah, like Horde of the Excuse me, Horde of the
Yeah.
Dragon Queen. I don't think it was in this campaign, Dad. You were a different class. I don't see anything that you have that can do that. But yeah, what do you
It's like
guys?
Swift Step or something.
A silent step or yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah.
But no, I
So
don't
I
see
say
that.
we get the hell out of Dodge and
I say
go
that,
down one of these side alleys or somewhere.
but I
Because I'm
meant
sure what we've done is going to be causing people to run
they're
towards
not
the
gonna
whatever's
know it
been
was
going on.
us, and then
Yeah,
just see me soaked in
I'm
blood.
gonna survey the area. Is there like clear sight where we're at with anybody?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Did anybody see us during that fight? Hold on, let me get over to
I mean, the only guy that saw us was the other warrior that ran away.
perception. Oh yeah, let's go.
Oh hell yeah! Okay, great. So here's what you ascertain, A305. As you look around underneath your hooded cloak, you see peeking. These buildings that are in the map aren't truly representative of the buildings that would be in these streets. You would see kind of more like stone huts or lean-tos or tents or something. But the buildings that are not destroyed, you see kind of people poking their head out of their window or their door, kind of all throughout this alleyway as they all take a peek to see what happened. And some people kind of close their curtains once they see you. But down the alley where you guys came from, the main thoroughfare, you do see a lot of curious denizens of the Brayren peek over and start to kind of gather at the end of this alleyway as you guys have gathered a lot of attention. And sooner rather than later, somebody will be coming down here to investigate this. So,
But they can't really see us that far away, correct?
I mean, it's dim light. They can't really see key characteristics, but they could probably notice that you're a red dragonborn. They can maybe notice a
As they're
tiefling.
gathering, I'm gonna use thermology or thermalturgy,
Thaumaturgy.
thaumaturgy. Thank you. Uh, to dim every flickering light within 30 feet of us.
Okay, so in the immediate area, the light begins to dim severely, and those of you without dark vision struggle to see, although you can still see very, very faintly. as now maybe shadows cover your faces and your features a bit more, as you are a bit more well hidden at this point in time. What would you like to do? Where are you going? You
Did
still
we
gonna
loot
try
the
and
big
find
guy
the
yet?
Glimmer's Edge? There's not really much to loot. He basically was wearing like a loincloth and his hammer, or his hands and fists.
Dick.
Okay.
He's just all natural, baby.
Should we inspect that house where that part of the house got crushed? And now, did it kill the people inside?
100%. They're all dead.
Eh,
Okay.
Like
All right.
you saw it crash through, and you heard cries, and then the cries were silenced. And looking over, you see a bit of blood, but it's buried under whatever piece of stone was thrown through their house.
Okay.
I'd be like, I completely like tune that out. Like I don't know what happened.
Yeah. So I suggest everybody either close proximity to me, or I don't know who else has dark vision. I have dark vision, and we kind of brisk walk out of the area.
Okay. All right. Are you going toward back the thoroughfare, or just going down the alleys again to keep trying to find the
I
Glimmer's
want to
Edge
go down the
Tavern?
alleyway and
Okay.
try and either A, find the tavern, or B, see if this warrior guy's probably hunkered somewhere, like freaking out, like holy shit.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a group investigation check really quick.
Means everybody rolls.
20, baby.
Oh
Oh my
wow.
god,
Jeez Louise.
that was 2 20s back to
16.
back. Actually, Corin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you guys told me you're looking for both this place and for the drow that ran away. So as you guys begin to run through these alleys, or at a brisk pace, walk through these alleys, um, kind of go down a set of stairs and cut underneath like an overpass little bridge and around a building, and dodging people's stares, and eventually the noise behind you fades to where you are well away, as you are now in the maze of this district. Eventually you hear someone hyperventilating, and as you peek around the corridor A305, you see, with his back against the wall, hunched over, that drow that had just run away from this combat encounter. What do you do?
Who sees him?
He's right there.
Yeah,
Does he have any
A305
weapons in his
sees him.
hands? Anything like that?
Yeah, he has his two short swords that are strapped to his side, and it looks like a crossbow on his back. But he doesn't have anything out, and he hasn't spotted you yet, as you guys are on the side of an alleyway, and he's around the corner as you peek around.
Can I cast something?
Do they see them too?
Or no, it's just
Yeah, go ahead.
A305, right? Yeah, he basically A305 tells you like he's right around the corner. I would
Oh.
assume.
If no one's has anything to do, I can just command him.
Okay.
Spell slot.
Yeah.
Well, we need to
Yeah.
make sure we either A, put him out of his misery, or wipe his memory to where he doesn't know who we are.
Facts.
So you
Is there
command?
anyone around us? Do they see us? Anybody
There's
else?
nobody else around you. This is like what you see is like puddles in the street, kind of going down slope into a different area, and you're in between two buildings that seem to be unoccupied or abandoned, as there are destroyed, like the windows are shattered and the doors are hanging off their hinges. It seems to be an abandoned part of, at least this building is abandoned.
Okay. Do your thing, Gib.
So
Okay,
tell
I'm
me
just
what I
gonna-
need to roll wisdom.
Yeah, 13.
Oh, that should have been a +4. Oh, he got it. He already got it.
Oh shit! I think this is
So as you cast it, he looks up and looks over to you, and you meet his eyes, and he pauses and he goes, "Hey, listen, I don't want any trouble. I saw what you did back there. You don't got to pay the toll, and you're free to go. Just please don't hurt me, okay? I was just trying to get by."
You know what's crazy? 200 gold to save your let you live. Cough it up.
Oh, I don't have it on me, but I promise you I can get it for you. I just don't have it on me right now. I have. He pulls out a small sack and he opens it up. I got 22 gold. That's all I got, man.
I look towards Tordor.
We saw you with your nice armor and all, you guys, and we're hoping we could score a big payday. we don't normally charge that much. 22 gold though, it's yours. It's yours, and I promise. I've never seen you. I won't tell anybody.
Somehow I don't believe you.
No, please, please no.
Who else is
eight,
around here? Who else that we need to be weary of? What's your
8/3/5 is gonna do a medicine check to see if I know how to knock him out and wipe his memory at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to do.
Okay,
20.
a 20.
Yeah, if I know where to hit him in the head, so it he might wake up and not remember the last 2 hours.
Thinking back to the organic life form anatomy, a proper hit to either the temple or the back of the head hard enough could potentially knock him out. Um, um, but you would still have to get him to 0 HP with a non-lethal hit. So it
Fireball.
wouldn't be as evil as just hitting him. You would have to get him down to 0 HP.
Gotcha.
He has a lot of HP, and he hasn't been hurt at all in the fight.
Yeah, he took off once he he was scared.
Yep.
Scaredy cat. We could always kill him, boys.
No, no, please, please listen. I can help you. I have information. What do you need? I can tell you things. I know all about this place. Please.
I look at Thorador and say, well, we could use a slave.
Oh, no, please. Anything but that. Just come on. I'm sure we can make a deal. You look like a reasonable fella, and he points toward Alato in the back, looking through his spell book. Come on, there's got to be something we could do here. We can make some sort of arrangement. You don't got to kill me. You don't got to put me in chains. But come on.
I just shrug and look at the rest of the group.
So I think what we need to do, I'm huddling with everybody else. We probably shouldn't kill him, but we should probably cut his tongue out where he can't speak and tell people who we are.
Did we do alignment checks before this?
Jesus Christ.
We're going to after this. I tell you what.
Yeah, let's roll alignment.
So can I do something? Like not just I just want to
As
walk
you guys
up
are
to him.
talking and huddled, what are you guys doing? What are you
I'm
doing?
obviously still covered in all the blood. So you see a little fucking goblin covered in like a fuck ton of blood dripping
And
with
you're
it.
just like smiling.
And I just walk up to him and I kind of like motion him forward with my hand. Like to bend down to my level.
And he gets down on his knees. Yeah, what?
I smack the shit out of him. And I tell him, you will not say a fucking word, but you're going to stay with us for a little bit. And I try and intimidate him.
Roll intimidation check with advantage. Cutting out his tongue is horrible. Oh, it's pretty good.
And I think we're just going to keep him with us. But like I intimidate him to shut up. Obviously,
You're our guy
Yep.
now.
As you slap him, you hear and you see his pants begin to darken at the crotch area a little bit,
Hell
and you
yeah.
smell a bit of urine. Yeah, of course, yeah, no problem there. Where do you need to go?
Okay. First off, we need to know where this tavern is.
Oh, okay.
And also,
yeah.
also what I want to do is I want to get your story. Why are you here? What puts you into this place?
Well, you don't see a whole lot of
Who's your allegiances, basically?
my allegiances to me and to coin. Sorry, I was bandaged here. You don't see a lot of drow living in the Brayrin, these fucking stench streets. I used to belong to House Mizram, but at the will of the matron mother, anything can happen, and I displeased her, and I was banished here for my actions, for speaking out against the matron mother. Pah, these mothers, gosh. I am grateful she didn't just cut my head off, but instead I have to live in poverty and squalor, fight for every piece of gold on the ground I see.
And there's a tavern that we need to get to, and as a gesture of good faith, we will allow you to stay alive, but come along with us because you may come in handy on the
Okay, yeah. Which
what
one are you
what am I
talking
trying
about?
to say? Did the orc say the name of that tavern? I'm sorry, I didn't write it down if he did.
Well, write it down this time. I'll tell you one more time. He called it the Glimmer's Edge Tavern.
All right.
Or he said it was a pub, but he said it's called the Glimmer's Edge.
Yeah. So we need to get to the Glimmer's Edge.
Oh, yeah.
And
I know where that's at. I can take you there right now.
yep. So as long as you stay in the good graces of us, we will allow you to accompany us. But one wrong step and the blood on Giblin's clothing will be added with yours.
Probably you trying to talk to Mithra, or just need a drink or a place to stay, or what's the deal?
It doesn't matter.
Just do what we say.
Yeah. You got it. Sure, I'll take you there right now. And he stands up. Yeah, just follow me. I promise. I know exactly where it's at. Anything else before he begins to lead you?
Can somebody
We tell him
probe him just to make sure he's telling the
take off
truth?
his weapons.
Take off his weapons. Okay.
Uh-huh.
He willingly takes off his belt, which has his sheaths for his short swords, and he gives his hand crossbow to you. So whoever wants to add 2 short swords and a hand crossbow to their inventory, or we can put it in the party equipment.
Yeah, party equipment probably.
Yep. And I also want to let him know too. So, it wasn't our intention to do what we did. It was you that forced us to do what we did.
Yeah, I know. Let me go and add these items really quick. Short sword.
How
Did
do
we
I get
take
to the party equipment? Oh, I
Go to
see
your
it.
yeah. Go
There
to your
it is.
inventory. I'm gonna
Yep.
add party equipment. Party equipment. Did you
Because I
take
kind of
the
want
other
to try and
2?
befriend him.
Sorry, I'm adding
Who
more.
took the weapons?
I'm putting it in the party equipment, and somebody will have to
Oh,
take
okay.
them. But you guys have 4 short swords essentially in your party equipment, and 2 hand crossbows.
Okay.
Just give us a bag
So-
of holding already.
So I guess as we start to walk, I'm just asking him, so what do you know about this place? Like, what areas should we, or I guess, be made aware of for danger
Well, here in the
as we
Braven.
walk towards the tavern?
Okay, he gives you all of his equipment, and you walk towards the tavern. Let me go ahead and change the map here too.
And I think I have in my backpack, do I have like some food or something?
Yeah, you guys probably have assortment of food and rations.
Yeah.
But he gets to
I'm gonna
tell
go
you. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and toss him a little bit of ration.
Okay, he takes it and he eats it on the way. Says thanks. Here in the Brayrin, there's really not a whole lot of law and order. What you do need to be careful of, though, is at night. Sometimes some of the more noble houses, the men get a little bit unruly and drunk, and they come, and anyone who's on the street is fair game for slaughter, and it's just a game to them. So if you hear those horns once Narbondale goes down, get somewhere safe inside. But I think you guys should be able to take care of yourselves, but most of us here don't have that ability. But really here in the Brayrin, there's really not a whole lot of stuff that happens. Really, in Eastmere, the district just to the west of us, the next one, that's a bit more up and coming. There's a bit more things going on there, but I haven't been in there in a long time. Where you guys want to go is probably the bazaar. That's where all the trade happens in this city. But you can't get past the district walls without a writ of passage and a house insignia. If you're not part of any house, you can't leave the Brayrin.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Have you seen any dragonborn or a dragonborn with other uh, people accompanying him? Have you seen that lately?
I have not, no. but I also don't see a lot or everything. But you know who does? Is Mithra. You should talk to her when we get to the Glimmer's Edge. She is the one who has the information around here in the Stint Streets. She's the one you go to for information. But make sure you don't get on her bad side. People have been known to disappear when they get on her bad side.
And how would that come to play? How would we get on our bad side?
Not following through on her promise or doing something that messes up her missions or her you know what sort of looking for her operations, or just causing too much
So
of a
what is
ruckus in her bar.
so what is it? What is it that she does? Is she just a gatherer of information type person, or does she control anything?
She's more of a behind the scenes individual, information broker. I don't know much about her operation, but I do know that she has a lot of people under her thumb here in the Braven that work for her.
So she doesn't have any affiliation with any of the houses.
Not that I'm aware of, but she also keeps a lot of that stuff close to her chest, so I couldn't tell you
That
for sure.
that big monster we killed, that wasn't hers.
No, that used to be one of my buddies, but he came across an altercation with the wizard from the Sorcerer, and they cast some experimental magic on him, and he became that. There were some scraps of intelligence and memory in there, enough for us to still stay together, and once we found him, he recognized us, and he became part of the gang. That's kind of what we did. We used him to hustle down folks in the streets to give them gold, thinking that nobody would be stupid enough to try and fight us. But then you fucking came along, and oh my god, is he dead? Did you kill him?
You're lucky to be alive.
This was a mercy if you did. Nobody should have to live like that.
I dance in his entrails.
That's our
Why?
goblin.
Why? Why did you do that? That's
Be
disgusting.
focused.
He
Be
was my
focused.
friend.
He's a-
Again, it was not our intention.
yes, it was.
Listen,
So just
it's
know
fine.
that if you put us in any danger again in the future, you know what we can do.
Oh, we
I
will.
understand. I'm sorry, we don't normally. We've never killed anybody, I promise. Well, not on purpose. But
So what is your name, by the
why
way?
did you have to do that?
We
What'd
we
you
tried to
what'd you
give
ask
you
him?
a
What is his name?
Yeah, what's his name?
My name is Mezer. I used to be of House Mizram, but not any longer. So it's just Mezer.
your name was Mizer.
Measure of the house measure.
House Mizram. And yes, my name is Mezer. What's it to you?
Did you just raise your voice at me? Ask.
No, I apologize. We're almost there.
Okay.
We're almost there.
Okay. I thought.
Anything else you guys want to ask me before we get to the tavern?
Nah,
Is there anybody that can keep him from talking just unless we want him to?
I mean, I could just
As
stand
a-
behind them intimidatingly.
I just don't want him to blurt out something that. So, talking to Mezer, so as long as you cooperate with us, you will live. Because again, that we are not ones to kill, and we could possibly pay you for the information that you provide us, as long as it is the truth.
You got no argument from me there. But here, Limmer's Edge is just around the corner. And as you guys make the turn around into another alleyway, you see a stone structure, an actual stone building, just one floor. and it has some windows, and you can see some light pouring out of the windows and hear the hustle and bustle of conversation as somebody drunkenly stumbles out of the bar, stands against the wall, takes a piss, and goes back in with a cup of ale in their hand. And above the oh, hey Fidel, welcome in. Above the door, you see this hanging sign, and you see just a bit of like how to describe it, kind of like starbursts over the on the sign, Glimmer's Edge.
So,
Here it is.
so I want to try. Is there a way I can try and camouflage myself to where I'm not as noticeable as a Dragonborn?
Yeah, you can try to use your disguise kit, I think, or if you have a spell like disguise self.
I mean, I
See
have
Or do
the
we just
fungal
have it?
camouflage,
If we
but
just have any uh more cloaks, you could just put on a cloak for the time being.
Yeah, you guys all have like a cloak in your common clothing.
yeah,
And you guys stand out in so much as all like your armor and your weapons. The creatures you are, other than A305, are pretty common. Dragonborn maybe a little less so, but it's not like, oh my god, a Dragonborn, what the fuck? It's more like,
yeah.
oh my god, a Dragonborn with full plate armor and like a golden sword with fire on it. What the fuck?
But wouldn't our cloak cover all that?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so I'm donning my cloak.
Okay. I assume everyone kind of has a cloak on now that's kind of covering their stuff.
Okay,
Okay. As you guys approach the Glimmer's Edge and you open the door, you see a pretty well populated bar. It's not crazy big, but there are multiple different tables and people standing on the side and on the far wall. You see a large bugbear serving different patrons of the bar who are coming up and getting drinks. And you see two goblin girls running around, picking up cups and dropping off some drinks to tables. Um, and let's see here. What's your yeah, Alato, with your passive investigation and passive perception, you notice in the corner of this bar, standing against the wall, the same drow that spotted you in the entrance of the city is here, leaning against the wall. And as you look at him, he looks over in your direction and then leans off of the wall and goes to a door behind the bar and disappears behind the bar.
great.
Uh-oh.
What do you do?
Nothing at the moment. I just take note of it.
Okay. What the rest of you guys? What do you guys want to do here?
We need to go talk to the one chick,
Yeah.
Methra.
And I'm also scanning the room for that orc.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yep. Let's see. You have Tordor looking around. You see kind of nervously patting his foot in one of the wooden benches over to the right of the room. The orc over there looking real nervous and holding a full cup of ale he has yet to drink from. So, what would you guys?
All
So,
right.
Tordor, you want to go over to the orc?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the guys, keep an eye on Mezer. I'm gonna go talk to this orc.
Okay. What do the rest of you guys want to do?
I told the guy with me, the drow. I forgot his name already. Don't really care.
Mezer.
Anyways, Mezer. And I'm just gonna tell him, let's go get a beer. An
Yeah,
ale.
sure. So Giblin and Mezzer go to the bar. Tordor, you go talk to your orc. Does anyone else want to do anything specific, or I'll just continue with
Yeah,
what
I'm
Tordor
looking
said?
for Mithra.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Perception. Do. 1 second. I didn't expect you to make me roll. 13.
That's persuasion, but I'll take a D10 plus whatever.
Oh, perception +5, so 15.
Plus
My
15.
bad.
Okay. So we'll get to you in a second, and I'll tell you what you find. Tordor, you walk over to the orc, and as he notices you walking over, he looks up and goes, "Oh, hey, have a seat." I go, I don't really know how to start these things, you know. Who are
Okay.
you?
we'll get to that. But I did want to just let you know that I'm not a big fan of being bullied or seeing other people being verbally attacked. And so I saw the situation, and I just thought maybe I could break this up and bring you to the side and have just a simple conversation of what's going on around here, as we are new to these parts.
Yeah, I can tell. Listen, that was kind of you to stick up for me back there, but listen, you're gonna get yourself in trouble if you keep messing with the guards like that. That's a normal day for me, okay? I know how to fight my own battles. They're just giving me shit
So,
like they do all the time.
so what were they interested in? Why were they giving you this trouble?
They just were running me down for taxes and wondering, just trying to find any reason to punish me for anything. They always do. There's no taxes. It's just how to pay them off. You got to play the game though. I told them they already
But why?
came by yesterday and took my money.
I see. So one question I wanted to ask you, we've been kind of, again, we were brought to this area. We were trying to locate another dragonborn like myself, and was told that they entered into this to the Brerin. Have you by chance seen anybody that kind of looks like me, or one that was walking with others?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I saw him just a few days before you guys showed up. He came in. He
Interesting.
was with a taller drow individual, real regal like. I didn't catch the house insignia, but um, he was carrying him around like a slave, which isn't abnormal, obviously here, as you've seen. But they left the Breyer and they only were passing through. I don't know where they went once they went past into Eastmere, but yeah, they were here just a few days before you got here.
Interesting. And you
Do you
didn't
know
hear
him?
any type of conversations or?
No, they didn't really stay in chat, and I try to make myself scarce when a noble drow passes by. It's not a good idea to get noticed by them, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
And I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Shabab.
Shabab. Shabab, my name is Tordor.
It's good to meet you, sir, but
Yep.
you should be careful with your names around here, if that's your real
Yeah.
name. News does
Do you
travel
have any
fast.
family? Do you have any family here?
Nah, it's just me, just old Shabab.
And what is it that you do?
I sell nicks and axe things here and there. I also sharpen the blades of any of the slave traders' weapons and make the whips and stuff like that. I'm just kind of an overall weapons caretaker. I don't make any weapons or armor, but I can polish your armor or sharpen your blade if you need it.
Interesting.
Hey, listen, this has just been real good, but I got to get back. Is there anything else? Why are
Hey,
you
what?
here?
We're just, again, trying to locate this Dragonborn. We were told that he had some information, and so we were just trying to gather whatever information we could by locating him. So, and you did say that you sharpen swords and maybe upgrade equipment.
Well, I couldn't do really any real upgrading, but if your armor had a hole in it, I could patch the hole, and if your sword has a notch in it, I could sharpen it back up to what it used to be. But I'm not any weaponsmith or anything. I'm just kind of a caretaker. I can repair things, but I don't know if you're looking for someone a little bit more specialized, is from what I'm understanding.
Yeah. Tell you what, if we ever need your services, uh, if we call upon you, would you be able to assist?
What do you mean? For what?
To sharpen blades or repair armor if it need be.
I'm sure,
Tell you
but
what, I'm gonna flip them 10 gold pieces. I said,
oh
you know what?
wow.
It just want to make sure that you're taken care of in this town. I know how it can be being in situations like this. So consider this a future payment in case we ever need anything.
Wow, thank you very much. Absolutely. If you need any weapons sharpened or armor repaired, I can do that for you. If you're looking for new weapons or armor or something to upgrade, you might want to head over to the Bazaar or Duthcloim. They have more of the capabilities that you might be looking for. But I won't say no to gold. And if you want to come by and need anything done, absolutely, I'll be there for you.
All right, well, Shabab, it was a pleasure talking to you, and hopefully just try and stay out of trouble. If our paths again cross, then maybe we can discuss further on what we can do for each other.
Absolutely. Well, keep your head down, stay safe. Narbendel's about to be dark now, so find somewhere to stay for the night. As good as place as any here. Mithra will take care of you. Nice. Wealth be with you.
And you as well.
He gets up and doesn't touch his beer, takes your gold, and heads out of the tavern. And A305, with your roll, you rolled a 13 or 15 perception or investigation check or whatever. And so you kind of go to begin to ask around, because looking around, you don't know what Mithra looks like, what her species is, who she is. And so you go up to the bar to start, and you talk to the bartender and ask about Mithra, and he looks at you sideways. Mithra doesn't talk to. This is a big bugbear creature. He's wiping down a mug of ale. Mithra doesn't talk to just anybody, You need an appointment or a summons. If she wants to talk with you, she'll come get you.
How do
Why?
how do I make that appointment with her?
Well, if you don't know, I don't think you'll get an appointment anytime soon. What you need?
New to these parts and just trying to get some information, and I was directed this way.
Well, it helps if you butter the hand, so to speak. And he taps on the counter as if expecting some sort of coin.
A305 doesn't know this expression and is trying really, really hard to understand, so he looks around for like butter or some bread.
No, listen. You want information? I might have it. You have the gold. So it's quid pro quo, so to speak. I don't have to fucking explain this out to you. You touched?
Gold.
Yeah, gold.
I pull
Information
out
isn't free.
Now,
2 gold pieces and say,
once I'm done, can I start walking towards him?
This is kind of
A305?
happening kind of at the same time.
Oh, at the same time. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let the spotlight to A305.
what about a sword? Do you use a sword?
I got my own weapon, and you see strapped to his hip. You see like a mace, like a flanged mace, more of the crushing type. And he picks up your 2 gold pieces and looks at him and sniffs them and bites on them. Well, it's enough to get me to keep talking to you. That's about it, though.
So how much more do you want?
How much more do you get?
Like 2 more?
I think our conversation's done here, little fella.
Oh, it's 2 more to talk.
Listen, you gonna buy anything here, or are you just gonna sit here and throw piddly coins at me? Listen, I'll make this real easy for you. Give me 10 gold, and I'll give you some information.
Pull out 8 more coins.
There you go. Very good. And he takes it and slightly pockets it. If you want an appointment with Mithra, I can set it up. I can mention your name to her. No guarantee. But, stay here a while and wait around, and maybe someone comes and gets you. Maybe someone comes and talks to you. Who knows?
Could we get a room for the night here?
Sure. Get a room for the night. How many you need?
There's 4 of us, so probably 2.
2
We'll make
rooms,
the
okay.
goblins sleep on the floor.
It's gonna be 5 gold a night per room. 10 more gold, please, sir.
I go ahead and pay him 10 more gold.
Okay, make sure you take all that at 20 gold out of your inventory.
Yep.
And he reaches under the counter and opens up a drawer and gives you 2 keys. Find a room's up there all the way down the hall. The first one, very last one on the right, and the very last one on the left. He gives you the keys.
I tell him, I kind of show my armor and my mace off, holstered to my side. Tell Mithra that we can do things for her, that we're important enough to get this meeting.
Well, can I get you anything to eat? A drink?
I think I'm just gonna wander around and look around until I hear the horn.
All right then. All right. Anything else you guys want to do specifically before you just kind of hang out for a little bit, waiting for Mithra?
I want to scan the room just to see if there's any eyes that are lingering at us.
Okay. Give me a perception.
Oh, damn it.
Come here, Choo-Choo. Come here, Chewy. What do you need? I'm not. You're not going back outside. I promise you.
11.
11. Okay. I mean, there are some people that are looking at you just because you're strangers, but no one's like staring at you. People are kind of catching glances, but there's not anything noticeable that's like, oh, someone is like looking at us. You know what I mean? So no,
Right.
you haven't noticed anything.
Okay.
But as you guys sit around for a little bit longer in A305, you guys all end up joining Tordor at the booth. What is that beeping noise? Is that the music?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, that's freaking me out. After a while, you guys kind of end up sitting there for a little bit, and Alato, you see the drow come back out of the back room and approach your table, and he pulls a chair up and he sits down. Mithra has noticed you. She would like to talk to you, but she sent me out here first to get a lay of the land. Why are you here, and what do you require?
This is gonna be outside of the game. I honestly don't know why we're here.
Oh, we
I'm not-
need. She's like the under boss in this area. We need to get out of this area, so we'll need like some sort of house to allow us to get out, or a passing card of some sort. So she'd probably be the person that can orchestrate that.
Gotcha. And so I say we're trying to make our way out to the city, so we hear
Mhm.
she's our best option.
Yeah, because we heard that my dad, or a dragonborn, has traveled through the Braren and is, from what we're told, was headed to Eastmere. So we're also wanting information on if she knows anything about that.
I guess we're trying to make our way to Eastmere, and heard she was the best person to see about that.
Yeah, the safest passage.
What do you bring to the table? What skills or abilities or riches could you offer to make it worth her while?
I knew we should have cut the head off of that damn dragon person,
Dragon? What dragon?
or whoever we just killed.
Yeah.
Drow?
Well, we are skilled mercenaries, and if we can come to some sort of agreement, I'm sure it'll be good for both sides.
Very well. Follow me. And he stands up and begins to walk out of the bar, but he stays here and he points toward the other drow that's kind of sitting off to the side and sipping on the beer that was left here.
I tell the other drow, if you leave here and we have to find you, it's not going to be fun for anybody involved.
Right, yep, I'm good here. I got my ale. Well, got somewhere safe to stay. I ain't going nowhere tonight.
I give them 2 gold pieces, so that get yourself a couple more.
Right, yep, thank you, sir. And the other drow, leads you out of the bar and then around the back to a back entrance. He takes the key out of his pocket and unlocks it, and motions you to follow him as he takes you down a set of stairs, locking the door again behind you guys. And you hear the commotion of the bar on the other side of the wall, and then as you guys begin to go down, the noise shifts from a commotion of a bar to more of just like a small gathering, like talking, kind of like a coffee shop almost. And you hear like the exchange of coins here and there, and the ruffle of cards as it opens up into this large basement area where you see smaller tables and a smaller bartender on the left side talking with people at the bar like they're friends. This is a much more comfortable looking place. The seats are nicer. The tables aren't as shabby. The bar has better drinks, it looks like, and better cups. The lighting is a little bit better. And you see in the back booth, this squat woman, dwarven nature, sitting there talking with a few individuals standing up near her, and she sees you guys come in and motions them away and raises a hand toward the drow in front of you, and he says, "Follow me." He eventually leads you guys to the table as she dismisses whoever she was talking to. She says, "Pull up a seat. I've been told that you've wanted to meet with me. Is that right?"
Yes, yes, it
Oh,
is
don't be
right.
shy. Sit down, please. Tell me your names. Why did you want to speak to Mithra? Why are you bandying my name about like it's any old name on the street? Names do have power, you know. They gather attention. What can I do you for?
Well, I'm A305. These are the gang and the goblin.
Ah!
Uh,
Yes.
we are trying to get passage, and we hear that we need either approval from a house or some sort of passage card. We don't want
Yes.
trouble once we move over, so we want to make sure that we're secure to do so.
Anything I can provide that for you, huh?
Your name was mentioned to us. We ran into some people and may or may not have mentioned your name and said that you might be able to help us.
Well, yes, they were correct. I can get you what you seek. You will need a writ of passage and a house insignia, at least to get into Eastmere. It's harder the more deeper you go into the city. For example, to get into Doothcloim, you'll need an escort, if you're not a noble. But we can get you to Eastmere easy enough. However, I will not do it for free. I was told that you were capable. Is this correct? You can hold your own.
Fairly capable.
My colleague here noticed you on your way in. Couldn't help but notice the weapons and armor that you bandied about. You're not with Bregan Dierth, are you? If you are, you should tell me now before it gets messy.
Breaking the air?
Yeah,
No. I didn't
Uh,
fart.
we're just travelers traveling across, and to be honest, we are actually looking for a dragonborn. Uh,
Oh.
he holds some information for us, uh, and somebody has taken him, and so we're just trying to figure out one, why he was taken, and also where he was taken to. So
I see. Information and passage is what you seek. I do believe something can be arranged. But we have no. We don't have any rapport quite yet. I think
yeah, and I
maybe you
understand.
you
You're
do
not wanting to
something
do
for me,
something
you
for
do a
free.
favor for me,
Absolutely,
and then maybe we can see what business we can transact.
as
There
expected.
is there is something that I need done. Um, that I believe you guys might be more than capable of doing, seeing the lot of you. There is a passage that I need taken care of, and it would serve as a secret entrance to Eastmere, should you clear it, if you do not want to go through the gates. However, this passage is full of undead and a bunch of monsterkin. I have sent people down there to clear it before, and I fear I have just added to the army of the undead that is collecting beneath us. So, it will not be an easy feat by any means, but if you can clear that passageway and return back to me, we can make something work.
Sounds easy enough.
we can just send the goblin down there. He'll take care of it all.
Very
So
good.
what is it that we should be expecting once we go down this passage?
Zombies, probably. I expect maybe a few more undead critters. Maybe, I don't know, a wraith or a revenant, perhaps. I haven't been down there myself, and people who have gone down there to report for me have not come back alive, so I have to imagine there's some other horror down there other than just zombies. But
Understood.
you have experience fighting the undead, yes?
So once we clear this passage, What will that do for you? Just curious. Why would you want this passage cleared?
Well, like I said, it's a passageway into the Eastmere district. Not having to go through the gate would be very fine indeed. And for you, it would be advantageous as well. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. I allow you to use this passage once we make sure it's cleared out and my men have taken hold of it.
Could one
So-
of the things, can you put us in good words with another house, possibly, that has a pool within the city as well?
We could talk about that. I could procure a few house insignias and maybe a forged letter of passage if you were to want to use the overground passage through the gate. Can make that happen.
Okay.
What about an escort once we get to the next check?
Ah, that is much more difficult. Once our relationship matures, maybe we could discuss such a thing.
She says it weird.
But it could be on the table at a certain point, is what I'm understanding.
Possibly.
So,
And the mention of the Dragonborn, have you heard anything about that?
Possibly.
So just an act of good faith. I feel we can take on this meaningless challenge that you offer us.
Hmm.
Could you perhaps just enlighten me on a little bit of what you heard? Again, truth goes both ways, right?
I'll tell you what. As an act of good faith, you pay me a small fee, 100 gold. I'll give you a little bit of information now, and once you finish your mission, I'll give you the rest of what I know.
can I put my hands, interlock my fingers, go up to her and say, pretty, please? And I bat my eyelashes.
No, 100 gold.
Oh, God damn it.
And turning around, does anybody know how that? Because isn't there a spell that you can see if they're telling the truth or not? Because I don't want her to be just throwing shit at us just to get us to do her deed.
I
I can do an insight check on her and see if she's
Okay.
being deceitful. 23.
23.
Jesus.
This is a hard character to read. She holds her cards close to her chest, and her micro expressions on her face are very well kept. But that being said, with the 23, it's pretty insightful. You get the sense that she is holding some stuff back, but she's not outright lying.
Fuck it,
to you.
detect thoughts.
Wow.
This bitch. You gonna tell me what I wanna know?
Detect thoughts. You'll have to stealthily roll this one.
Oh,
Jeez.
I need a stealth check.
Oh, you son of a gun.
And it's happening.
Does it-
Whether or not you fail, it's happening.
Is there a word component on this one?
Verbal, somatic,
I-
and...
I think it's verbal, so it's your hands and you're talking. So go and give me a stealth check.
I'm scared. I've been rolling so good, so I know that a bad roll's coming. Here it goes. No, it was almost an 18! I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it!
Oh man. Okay. So
You
you try to
idiot.
sneeze and cast the spell as you fake sneeze, and she immediately notices. And the thoughts that you detect are a picture of a brick wall, as
What
she
the
has mental
fuck?
training to block
Oh my
any sort of
So-
mind
So
reading.
I immediately turned to Giblin and smack him in the face.
Ow.
I said, "How dare you try and do that? This is an act of faith. This is a bit of trust that we're trying to get with this with Mithra."
I have
She
wronged
starts
you,
laughing.
master.
Apologize to Mithra.
I have wronged you, master. I apologize.
Never have I seen a goblin be able to cast such magic. That is impressive. But try it again, and you will end up with a dagger in your throat, little goblin.
Yes, oh mighty Mithra.
Oh, you're cheeky though. I like that. Yes, this will be good. This will be very good. But the price has gone up to 200 gold for preliminary information just for that. But 200 gold, I'll give you some information. You do the deed, I give you some more, and I allow you passage to Eastmere. Do we have a deal?
We weren't gonna pay her 100 anyway, so let's just do the damn thing. I whisper, but I say it aloud too.
Roll a
So what is-
stealth check.
You're right, Hexter. She hears you. It's just being cheeky. Are you guys gonna pay her 200 gold for information
Fuck
now? or-
no.
Will
I
she
mean,
give
I
us
don't
the
know about y'all.
information afterwards anyways?
Yeah, she's
That
gonna
was
give
the
it to
deal?
us. Yeah, she's gonna give it to us anyways.
Yeah, we'll just clear the thing. That's 200 gold.
All right, very well.
I
If
bat
you
my
survive,
eyes at her like Giblin did and say, please.
Again, and then just
well, if you
17.
survive, 17 for what? I didn't ask you to
Persuasion.
roll. I didn't
I
ask
was
you to roll.
persuading her.
I didn't ask you to roll. She says, well, if you survive, then you will have the information. But let me see your map, and I'll show you where this place is located for you to delve deeper and hopefully clear it out. And she draws an area, a passage where you guys need to go for this particular mission. Report back to me. I'll confirm that it's cleared, and once we have confirmation, our deal will be complete, and maybe we can strike up another deal. Does that sound amenable to you folks?
sure.
You hold your end of the bargain, we'll hold ours.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a list of names as well. Goblin, what do you call yourself?
I am Greg, the goblin.
Roll a deception check.
Motherfucker. But it's because she said names have power, so I'm not gonna give her my fucking name. And then I wink at everybody else to be like, do the fucking same. Like, kind of like, wink.
Oh wow, okay. She writes down Greg.
My name is Galtor.
I just need a deception check.
26. Damn, I fucking rolled good.
Yeah, you did.
I've literally called him Giblin in front of her.
16. Okay. All right. Do you guys? Let me just say, do you guys give your real names or your fake names?
I'm gonna give her a fake name.
A305 is just gonna give his real name because he doesn't understand.
The social dynamics
Yeah.
going in play here. Okay, and then we'll probably end here in a second. Alado, do you give your real name or fake name?
Give my real name.
Okay, very good. Very well. Well, I believe our transaction is complete. Report back once the mission's done, and we will go from there. Yes. Best of luck, and don't die.
I spit in my hand. I'm like, good luck.
I'm not touching your filthy hand,
Okay.
Goblin.
Okay.
Very well. Get these men out of my sight. And you are escorted out of the area and back into the street, or to your rooms if that's where you would like to go. And,
And
we
our
can-
prisoner's still with us, right?
He's in the bar. We've left him in the bar.
Yeah, jeez.
So, but yeah.
So we travel back to the bar to make sure he's there, and then we'll go to our rooms.
Yeah, and you see him. He has like 3 empty bottles of ale around him already, and he's like kind of conked out on the table with drool ripping on
Okay.
his arm. And we will take a long rest and end the session there.
Yeah.
Right up
During
to
this
that point.
long rest, A305 is making another short sword.
And I'm also wanting to improve my. I know there was something I needed to improve. I'll look into it.
Okay.
Wait, no, it wasn't a short sword. What is A305 making? Something worth 100 gold pieces. I don't remember what it was that I was making.
An
before.
hour-long ritual that crafts a non-magical item that must include some metal, a simple or martial weapon, a suit of armor, 10 pieces of ammo, a set of tools, or another metal object.
Yeah, I used
Do
to
you
remember.
have? But do you have metal with you, like on you?
I don't need metal. It needs metal. It needs to have metal.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, it's a magical ritual. Okay, what are you gonna make?
I gotta figure it out. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, you can come up with it by next session. But yeah, there we go. All right, and I know it's a little bit past 1, but I want to keep going with the tradition of MVP. So I'm gonna nominate some folks to be voted for. I think I'll nominate Giblin and Tordor. So we just need a vote.
I'll go Giblin for just the massive fucking damage right into that battle.
That
Did like
started the battle.
60 some 80 some damage. I don't remember.
12d6, I think. He did like 40
I got
damage.
fucking lucky that you rolled so bad because you said +10, right? I should have
Yes.
failed that bitch.
So let me get the creature that I had. It was a mutated drow, is what you guys
That
fought.
shit was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
That poor drow getting pushed over and over again.
These were its actions. If I can put it in the game log, I think you guys can see. It says Morningstar, but it was just his hands.
3d8 +8. Ugh, that would fucking hurt. Plus
Yeah.
12 to hit. What the fuck?
Here were his abilities.
I'm gonna roll this one and see what.
Which is why I was pissed that he didn't actually end up doing anything with it. He had a 27 strength
Holy
and 200 health.
Fuck. Damn. 200.
So,
health.
Alado, you have a vote for MVP?
We'll do Giblin.
Giblin, all right. Yeah, I think I would agree. Giblin, give yourself a little inspiration. And
Fuck you, Giblin. I've nominated myself.
Yeah. Fuck
So
you,
I think
Dad. You ain't shit.
let's see, what's 2 weeks from today?
So we did know, she did tell us that there's like undead per se in the dungeon. Is there any spells or anything that or weapons that would
A305 has
deal
like,
with the undead?
A305 has a lot
Yeah,
of
I
good
have turn
spells.
undead.
Okay, I just want to make sure that we have, since we know that's what is there, then just make sure that we prepare.
I also have Sacred Flame, so which is radiant damage. I think any radiant damage is super effective against undead.
Would you guys be able to do next Sunday, just back-to-back weekends, or is that too much?
Yeah, I could probably do that.
I can do that.
Alado, I know you got stuff, or Jason.
I could probably watch next Sunday too.
I told
Nice.
Fidel he can spectate.
Muted. I said I'd have to check my calendar, but let's do a sidebar after this.
Okay.
That sounds like
And
And
another
if not,
person.
I'm down whenever. I have Sundays off from work just for D&D.
Okay, cool. So, well, I'll text you guys. We'll get it planned out either 16th or the 23rd. We'll figure out the dates. So.
Okay.
I definitely can't do the 23rd, but like I said, we'll talk about it here in a second.
Okay, sounds good. All right, cool. Well, I'll hang back and talk with Jason. But anything else you guys got for me?
Can't wait to explore menopause.
Oh my gosh, Benzo Baranzan.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Okay, cool. Well, great. Thanks for coming, guys. I'm glad we got this back up and rolling. It was a fun session.
Yes.
And we'll talk later.
Okay. I'm gonna upload the video as soon as I get it uploaded. I'll send it to you. Or
Okay,
post
sounds
it in
good.
the nerd shit.
Sounds good. All right. Peace out, everybody.
Bye.